Hey everyone, it's Gankun, and we finally have it here. BP05 Ultraman card game, Heroes of the Radiant Dawn, celebrating our first anniversary of the card game. And yeah, gonna be the first introduction of level 4s. Stu and I have been talking about this for a while and really excited to see these new cards. And yeah, we'll just get right into it, just opening these cards and see what we can get from just one box. So what we're expecting, uh, typical 24 packs. We're hoping to see 4 triple Rs like before, 2 APs, 2 triple or quadruple rares, and hopefully we get something fancy like a SP card or some SSSP or even a UR if we're really lucky. But at this point, just really excited to see the new cards. So I'm gonna get this opened up and see what we get. So yeah, this set BP5 will be mostly focused on getting the support for those 5 cards. The 5 triple rares are the same ones that are getting level 4s, though we'll still get some nice support for things like uh, Nexus has some support cards. Gaia Ghoul is getting a nice bit of support, and definitely nice jugular support cards with their level 7s, and from there, a couple nice kaijus and other ultra heroes. Hopefully, being able to stand up and work with these level 4 decks and give us a good competitive set of cards. This will probably be the set for many qualifiers that haven't happened already, like the US Midwest qualifier and the West Coast ones, as well as a couple other countries, like I believe Singapore has one in an upcoming weekend. But best of luck to everyone opening packs. So, first, starting off with the box topper, we have here the Alien Metron, new level 6. This is a cool one. It's a 10k, and on play as a single or double, you may reveal the top card of an opponent's deck, like the other Metron cards. And if that character is in, or that card is an Ultra Hero, you may give this card a BP grade increase of 1 for the turn. Otherwise, it gets a extra BP for that turn. So pretty much you either get a 15k on the turn you play it, or a 8k. So really neat, really handy. I think this is a card you could probably fit in 1 or 2 of these into any deck, and just use this as a nice quick 15k on play turn. That might be enough what you need to take lead, win a game, a variety of things. So we have here 24 packs. Really cool. I do like the pack art with Glitter Tiga and Shining Zero on them. Unfortunately, this will be the first set in a while since BP1 where we don't have different arts for English and Japanese. So we might still open a box of Japanese Ultraman, but we won't be able to do like that left-right comparison for the different arts. But anyways, we will just get started and jump right into things. So 24 packs to go, hoping we get those triple R's. So starting this off, we have an Ultraman Gaia, 11k power type, nothing too fancy here. Ultraman Nexus, 10k, double. New victory card. This one is the one that can give one of your characters a different type of speed. We'll see how those fit into play. A 9k single level 3 Omega. Here we have Terra Phaser, a very interesting 10k, 17k Kaiju, though it is weak against 2 different types, so we'll see how that one works. We have the new hero scene, level 1 for Nexus. And starting us off, we have a double R Ultraman X. This is one of those cards that is getting new support and might make it reasonable to run an X deck. So with this one, you get a activate that once per turn, you can send one of your scenes, so one that's already on the field, to the discard area, and then you can give an Ultra Hero plus 1,000 for each of the turns on that round for that scene. So for like a Labyrinth, think about Nexus, you could get plus 3 turns. Otherwise, you'd get, for the one we just pulled, Hero, you'd get only 1,000. So that's our first double R. Then we have the Luna Miracle Zero. This is one of those new level 2 Zero cards that let you draw if you have a power type Zero. So definitely a key one for any new Zero decks to give you a lot of draw power. So this is their first rare. And then we have Ultraman Dyna Flash type. One of those new effects that you can give one of your basic character is plus 1000 on play as a single. We have Ultraman Zero, Zero Twin Sword. Another one, very similar, you can give a speed type plus 1000. And a new uncommon Ultraman Decker. This is one that does let you do another swap with specific character types, like ones you'll see for Dyna or Decker, Flash, Strong, Miracle, or Dynamic type. A new Jugular card, and that's the first set. So off to a good start. Double R's, you're going to need a bunch of those to build any of your decks. And let's see what we have here. So pack number 2, we have here Ultraman Gaia, Ultraman Nexus, Ultraman Zero. This is one where if your battle opponent is a kaiju, you can give this character speed type. So another one we're seeing similar effects for. New Super Gov card. Similar effects against Powered and Armed. Gets that EX grade. A new Spandon. This one's one of those types that you can give one of your characters a type, in this case Armed. And then we have new scene card. One of my favorite fights in Dyna, though not the strongest scene itself, but this is one where you can give one of your Dyna plus 2000 per turn. Very handy, but we'll have to see how this fits into Dyna decks. So our rare card for this pack, we have an Ultraman Victory. This is a rare, level 1, so a lot of characters have been getting these BP grade increases against power or hazard types. This is one of those. And a level 1 Decker. Same thing, this one's against power or devastation. Ultraman Gaia Supreme version, level 3. This is one of those ones we've had before with like Blazar, where you can draw a card and put a card at the bottom or top of your deck. Ultraman X, another reveal top opponent's card, or card from their deck, handy for the X effects, and a Decker strong type, and another new scene. This is one for useful for any G decks. This is one where you'll want to activate one of your G effects, and then you can draw a card and then send the deck back to card back to the discard area. So that's 2 packs in. This one had only rares, hoping for a little bit better for the rest of these packs. So speeding through these, we got a Dyna card, a nice cool card, another one to call out. We didn't really see these in our reveal videos, but I think this is pretty significant to have a 14k double BP on some of these cards. Really good for taking lead and then applying just continuous pressure as a double for the rest of the game. 12kx, similar thing. Another level 6 Gatenathor. This will be important if you're going to play those new level 7 Gatenathors and want to be able to build those doubles. Again, this Pandon. Ooh. We have a new victory scene. This is a great one to basically prevent your opponents of any of your armed victories, basically level 3s, from getting a BP grade increase. So one of my favorite new cards now, we have a level 2 Tiga that lets you take 2 cards from your hand and put them on the bottom of your deck to draw that many. Really, this is what I've been asking for Tiga for the longest time, something that you can do besides just vanilla level 2s. So really excited to see this, and even better, we have the level 1 Tiga Sky type or multi-type. So this is another power devastation, gets a BP grade increase. So really nice. I do like all the arts for the new Tiga cards. Then we have just more vanillas. So you have your Dyna and Ultimate Zero. This one is very handy for giving you power type and a plus 1000. So power type's a bonus, but essentially you're giving any zero plus 1000, which is always very key. Another Jeed and Shepardon. This one giving one of your characters a type armed, so pretty much one of your victories plus 1000. Something we'll have to see if this fits into any victory decks, but still 10k base with a plus 1000 on play could be really handy with victory decks, so something to definitely consider. Alright, so we have the new Dyna, Gaia, again, another 14k. Could find a lot of use in any of your Gaia Ghoul decks. Just being able to take lead with the 14k is pretty reliable in many cases. So, Zero, Decker, Tura, We have again the victory scene and our first new Meteor Kaiju for the set. Falconess recently debuted in Ultraman Omega, and a pretty strong effect, though a little trickier to use, has to be played as a double. But that might be very good for the new Omega scene. And with this one, you can give one of your Omega or opponents of your Meteor type Kaijus a BP grade decrease, so very strong in many cases. So this is our third double R. Another victory. Dyna, Zero, Omega, and Zapandon. Alright, so that is, I think, what, 4 packs in. About 6 of the way there. Okay, we have Ultraman Dyna, Nexus, Zero, Imitation, a fake Ultraman Dyna. So we have another interesting one. If only they had some more stronger cards for this, but pretty much similar to Dark Mephisto, 813 5k against speed types. Jugular, another victory scene. Oh, and then we have our new level 2 Ultraman Gaia. So this one, when you play it as a double, discard 2 cards, and then for every ghoul you get there, you can give one of your Gaia ghouls plus 1000. Not my favorite Gaia card from the new set, but definitely could be something to consider with some a ghoul heavy deck, so something to keep an eye out for. Okay, so we have the ghoul, and we have another new Jugular. This one, a very interesting effect. As a double, you can reveal 3 cards, and you can get a Zapandon from those, but you do have to put a card from hand into discard. So it is a searcher, but it's pretty much limited to those level 7 Zapandon, so we'll see. Could be useful, but we will find what uses for this. Okay, so this is our first triple R for the set. The Ultraman G, magnificent. So definitely a strong G card to consider. As a triple, you can choose one of your Geeds on the field and then reveal a Geed from your hand of the same type. So pretty much encouraging mono Geeds. And with this, you can give that chosen character a BP grade increase for the turn. So with this, pretty much getting free BP grade increases every turn, so very strong card. And then this is our first triple rare. And then we have Nexus, Mega, and Jugular. Alright, so that's triple rare 1 of 4. I'm personally hoping for a Tiga playset, that way I can build my Tiga Blazer deck, but definitely want to see a full playset of everything by the end of this, or by the end of many more boxes besides this. So, Victory, Omega, Super Pazuzu, we have a new X scene, this is a neat one, but with this, you may choose one of the battle opponents of your X, and that character cannot level up on that turn. So this is the scene enters play effect. So pretty nice to continue that X game plan of denying your opponents level ups. So here we have a new Nexus double R, kind of really neat one. This one is very similar, kind of the inverse of the Blazer effect, where you have a minus 2000. This one's a plus 2000 for the turn, but playing a 13k 1-2 is always a nice nice way to take lead and then leave room for triples in the future. So really good card to consider. And then the new Ghoul card, again, another good one you'll want to consider for any of your Ghoul decks. With this one, you can do a bounce off of a single, though if you do it as a single, you would have to discard a card from hand. But if you do it as a double, then you don't have that penalty. So something to keep in mind. And then we have Mandina, Nexus, Decker, and another Zapandon. Right, so getting closer to a fourth of the way through the deck. And alright, so we have Gaia, Ghoul Saber, we have Ultraman Victory, Ultraman Omega, another Jugular, the new Gaia scene, another one that I think will be tricky to use, but really strong, at least compared to the existing Gaia round 4 scene. With this one, if you do a bounce for a top card, triple card, whether it's yours or your opponent's, you are able to then give one of your Gaia and one of your Ghoul each a BP grade increase for the turn. So a good way to bump up a lot of like double lanes, so very neat way to play into this. Oh, and then we have our first scene reprint. So this is the Alien Scholar and I, the round 3 scene for Ultraman Omega, and now we have the reprint. So set this on side as well. A new G'd, another one of those ones, actual a little bit different, but this one you can give either power or arm type plus 1000, so stronger than the uncommon version we get in some of the other decks. And we have Ultraman Gaia, Ultraman X, another fake Dyna. This is the level 6 version, where you can give one of your opponents with type basic minus 1000. Again, another 10-15k, but kind of like a weaker version of Mephisto, where you only get it for one turn. And Ultra Zero Fight. This is the scene that you'll want to play for basically giving your zeros the same types for any of the new rare cards, are all around affecting power or speed types. Okay, so yeah, with that, we have our next pack. Okay, so let's see what we get. All right, so we have here, let's see, let's focus. Ultraman Dyna, Flash type. We have a camera's not wanting to respond today. Okay, so we have Ultraman Nexus, Ultraman Victory, Super Cub, and I think I see something pretty exciting behind this. The Pandon, and our first quadruple rare. So let's see. I got to see one of these at LA Comic Con in a binder, but it's definitely a lot shinier and holding in your hands. There's a lot of nice texture on this. It definitely stands up above like the triple rares you get today. Like if you compare like kind of the pattern, the foiling on the triple rare versus the quadruple rare. Really excited. So we have one decker. Fortunately, I think this is one of the weaker ones potentially, but keep an eye out to see if we can get the rest. So let's see. Got Victory and Omega. So put these here. Got some Victory cards. We got our rares and yeah, Gaia, Victory, Omega, and another Spurdon. Okay, so that is one of, I guess, our two quadruple rares. Still fingers crossed. I think Tiga's the one that I'll want place it for both myself and Durian. Just seems like one of the stronger ones at the moment. Okay, Gaia, A0, another level 6 Katana Thor, Verdon, Hero, Ultraman Agul, new rares. This is level 1 that similar gets like the power hazard, BP grade increases, and then again that level 6 Jugular, okay, Dyna. And this is an interesting victory. With this one, as long as you have 2 or more victories with type arm, so level 3s basically, you can choose one of your Ultra Heroes to prevent any BP grade decreases for that turn. Then Omega and the new Tiga scene. That's actually a pretty interesting one. With this one, you can give 2 of your Tigas with level 3 or higher, plus 2000 that turn. And then a Kaiju against a Tiga with Devastation, for example, Gotana Thor, minus 2000. And then send the scene to the discard area. Alright, so that still have quite a ways to go. We haven't seen any APs yet. Still a few more triple rares to go, and then another quad rare. So we have a Sky type Tiga, Ghoul here, Victory, Mega, the level 5 version of Valganist. So anyone playing a Valganist deck probably will want to have one of these so you can play them as doubles. The new Jugular scene. This one you can give one of your Jugular opponents a BP decrease of minus 2000. And here we go. We have the Victory scene search card. So with this one, double rare, pretty standard effect for your scene searches, but still very nice to have and really useful if you're playing that new Victory scene. Another scene card. And then we have so some Tigas, Ghoul, Omega, and Jugular. All right. Now let's see what we got. We have Ultraman Dyna, Nexus, Ultraman X, Fake Dyna, Jugular, the X scene card, and one of the new Dynas. So with this one, you can exile a scene card from discard area to give one of your Ultra heroes plus 2,000 for the turn. So this one has to be played on triple Dyna. So if you're playing any Dyna deck, you could always play this as a 2/3 and then have the triple R Dyna bump this to a triple. But either way, if you're playing with this, if you have Scene out, then you can get 17k or plus 2k to 19k, and then your triple R Dyna will be getting your Scenes and discards. So pretty handy. Definitely a couple different decks you could make use of this for sure. Okay, another Jugular, and then some more commons: Tiga, Victory, Omega, and Jugular. All right, so we have Dyna here, sliding everywhere. And yeah, still a lot more rare cards to go, so keeping these things exciting. So level 2 Tiga, power type. Got a Gaia, X, Ultraman Omega, Trigon, Valganes, and Ultraman Gaia. So this is a new double R Gaia, pretty handy one. So good option, 13k, 17k, solid numbers. And then when you play this as a triple, you can give a Gaia or a Ghoul plus 2,000, making it a pretty good option for building a triple towards. Then another X that, BP grade increase against power hazards, and I guess that's it for these. So Tiga, X, Jeed, and Zapandon. All right, so we have Ultraman Dyna, Miracle Type, Nexus, Ultraman Zero, Fake Dyna, Jugular, Victory Scene, another Ghoul, rare, a new one. So this is a Ultraman Dyna rare. With this one, unlike the level 1s that have the increase against it armed or hazard or power hazard, whatever type it is, this one is specifically as a level 2 and on a single or double. So it can be very handy if you play this, if you're expecting a lot of arm types like against a Victory. If you play this as a single, you would beat a Victory single, or if you play this as a double, you would beat any Victory doubles. Okay, and then a Dyna, Victory, and a Jeed. Stand on. Okay. Let's see what we get. Might get some exciting box. I will say though, it is kind of neat seeing this mix of like enhancements to existing cards. I don't have to get overwhelmed with just a bunch of new characters popping out all at once. And something new to look forward to with these level 4s. So let's see what we have. Okay, here we go. So we have the second level 4 for this deck. We have the Ultraman Jeed Royal Mega Master. This one, if you remember the previous Jeed effect, this one, when you activate it as a quadruple rare once per turn, no cost, you can just pretty much pick any of your level 3 Jeeds and use its activate ability effect, ignoring any limitations. So if it pretty much like if you even have this as like a single on the field, you'd be able to use this effect and target this level 3 Jeed and use the BP grade increase, reveal a hand, a matching of type of one of your characters, and use that effect. So very handy if you can build this level 4 and start triggering all your other effects. So these are our two level 4s for the set. We have Ultraman Decker and Ultraman Jeed. And then with this, I guess this is kind of like the God Pack. Oh yeah, we even get 5 rare cards in this one pack now. So we have the Ultraman X Gamora Armor. So this is the level 3 X. So we're looking at that you can discard the scene card and give a plus 1,000 for every round of that card. So our first AP of this set, Ultraman Ghoul here, another Jugular, and then this is a new Zapendon. So with this one, as a triple, it has an activate ability that lets you pick a card from your opponent's hand at random, jugular fashion, and if that character or if that card is a Ultra Hero card, you can give it a plus 1,000 for the turn, making this an 18k. Alternatively, if you don't hit anything, you would then both players get to draw a card. We have one of these. All right, and then we have X, Jeed, and the Decracine. Surprisingly awful. I mean, there could be cases. It is an uncommon, so it's something I want to double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. But when we've looked at this, if you have a Decker, you take one of your level 2 or level 3 heroes, that's a double or triple, and then take the bottom card of that hero, put it back into the bottom of the owner's deck, then draw a card. So with this, there could be some interesting plays, but it's a little awkward. So you could play a 2/3 Decker. Maybe you don't have your triple R online yet, so you do need that bump. And then later in the game, when you do have your triple R online, then you can return that bottom card to the deck and then draw a card. So you can basically get back that card that you had to kind of use for that temporary workaround. Still a little awkward to make work, but I think that could be, I mean, getting an extra card in hand is nice, but you could have just saved it by not playing it as a double, depending on, like, if you already had your triple R online. So anyways, we have Gaia, we have a Ghoul, we have Victory, Super Cov, Birdon, the X Scene, another what do you call it, Omega Scene, the Ultraman Nexus rare. This is definitely one to consider in any new Ultraman Nexus decks. It is at 18k while you have Scene out as a triple, so you do get a reliable 18k you don't get in Nexus otherwise, and Nexus is a lot of good options for Scene clear and potentially taking lead if you pair this with something else, and then 18k plus a 2k from Labyrinth, that is 20k, which is going to be any triple and tie any quad. So something to consider. We have Tiga, Zero, Decker, and the Tiga Scene. All right, getting halfway through, or past halfway through this box. Still 3 triple rares to go. Probably one more AP, and this is it for our quad rares. So we have Dinah, a Ghoul, Victory. We have a Decker here, Katura, the X Scene. This is the Agul counterpart of the Gaia double R. So this one, when you play this as an Agul triple, you get to give a Gaia or Agul plus 2,000 for the turn. And they do have matching arts, if I recall correctly. So this, you put these two together, and then you have full set. Okay, so with this, then we have a Jeed. I think this is like the opposite version of the one we saw earlier that gives a bump to basic or speed types. So then it's Tiga, Ghoul, Jeed, and the Jade Scene. Okay. Packs. So next, Dinah, a Ghoul, Zero, Decker, Valganess, the circular scene, and here we go. You can see some shiny cards popping out. We have Ultraman X, level 1, Decker, level 1 rare, and our next triple rare. So with this one, Ultraman Decker, arm type, ultra dual sword. So this one, as a dual or triple activate, you can give one of your triple ultra heroes plus 1,000 for the turn for every character you have with flash type, strong type, miracle type, and dynamic type, which is most Deckers and many Dinahs. So with this, you are able to, in a bolt-on like fashion to some degree, you can give plus 1,000. This doesn't include itself, keep that in mind, but it can help you beat triples reliably if you're able to get this online. And it is no cost, so something you will be able to do repeatedly. X, Dyna, or the fake Dyna, and then the new Omega scene. I don't think we've pulled one of these yet, so with this one, if you have Omega, it's a round 4 scene, so great for finishing the game. For every double Kaiju you have a type Meteor, you can give one of your opponent's or all of your opponent's characters actually minus 1,000. So by this point in the game, if you hit 2 to 3 double Kaijus, then you're pretty much hitting minus 2 to 3,000 for every lane, and that should flip enough flames for you to just win the game by that point. All right, now we have packs. So yeah, anyone enjoying this, let us know in the comments what hits you guys get from your BP05 packs and any quadruple rares you guys are looking forward to pulling. And yeah, hopefully everyone's able to get the play sets of what they need. It'll definitely be an exciting set for qualifying for next Worlds. So Katura, the Gaia scene, and we have our Dyna AP. So this is one of 4 arts. There is a Tiga, Dyna, Gaia, Agul, or align them all together. They do connect. So this is just the first one of that 4. And hopefully we can get eventually the other 4 to line them all up. So then we have the X double R. I guess this is our kind of like God pack. We have the X rare. Put this here. And then we have our next triple R, 3 of 4, the Ultraman 0 rare. So with this one, a very cool one. Discuss this at length on the channel. But pretty much you can give a 0 with type power plus 2,000 and a 0 of type speed their opponent minus 2,000. So pretty much when you play this, you're getting 4,000 power on the field, assuming you have a power and speed type, which isn't that difficult to do with the new zeros, especially with the scene. And yeah, with the scene, you can pretty much bounce it even to itself to 21k effectively, which can be very strong for beating a level 4 if you time everything right. So that is 3 of 4 triple rares. We've got 2 APs, so we've got 1 more triple rare to go, and then we will be able to pretty much see what we've got from this set. So a bunch of vanilla, jugular, another Tiga. Need more of these. Tiga common, feed, and spend on. All right, and here we have 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Set this aside. All right, final 5 packs. Right, now see, we have the Gaia, the Agul, the X, Mega, Trigaron. Let's see, the Gaia scene. We have, oh, we haven't seen this one yet. This is the X double R. This is a recycle to basically same thing. You can take 2 cards from your hand, put them bottom of the deck, and then draw that many cards. So very good card to have for a deck. So X will definitely have a lot more use this next set. The power type of that drawing 0, Gaia, Nexus, Decker, and Spendon. Okay, 4 packs remaining, and one of these will have a triple rare. And I think a couple cards I'm still hunting for. We do want more of those double rare Tigas, that way we can make a playset for our deck. So we Gaia 0, Thor, Pendon, Ness, Jugular, the Ultraman Nexus. Oh, perfect. So we have the Ultraman Tiga triple rare. So this is a good one I'm looking forward to with this set. So with this one, you may take one of your level 2 or level 3 heroes that are a double or triple and give them BP grade decrease this turn to give one of your Tigas a BP grade increase. So a couple notes, this does require level 2s and 3s, as it says here, so you can't use this on a quad Tiga, something to keep in mind. But you are able to BP down something else to then give a triple level 4 Tiga a bump up to 20k, so something to keep in mind. Tiga decks will end up playing doubles, so this will be able to give them the strength of a triple. And even if you play this card itself as a 2/3, you can take bump itself up to 17k. That should get you lead to play your Tiga scenes. I'm actually looking forward to playing that with Tiga Blazar. and we'll see how that all performs later this month. So now we have final pack. So we've hit all our triple rares, but still, if we get anything interesting, could always be like an SP in here. We got Dinah. Got to get that Thor. Oh, this is a good one. So we hadn't pulled one of these yet. This is the level 7 Gathantor, one of the first level 7s that isn't like of your Belial, Jugular, or Gil Arc variety. So absurdly high numbers compared to the others. 10k as a single, 17k as a double, which you can build with a 6/7 Gathantor, and 19k if you consider that you can BP grade this up with Belial. Do keep in mind, if you have a level 4, or if your opponent has level 4, this does become an EX grade, meaning that some of those level 1 cards that we had that get like a PP grade increase against Devastation type would be able to beat this as a single, assuming they have level 4. So this is definitely a strong card, but really depends on the meta if you're going to play this in a Belial deck. So something to keep a close eye on. Then we have Jeed. And then looks like Gaia 0, Omega, and those who protect. Okay, on to our final 2 packs. Hopefully we can get some good double rares built. Okay, Tiga, Nexus, Victory, Decker, Super Pazuzu, the Spandon, Jugular Scene. Okay, a new double rare we haven't pulled yet, so this is the Decker Scene Search. So before, Decker had the card that lets you swap with an adjacent lane. This one lets you do a Scene Search. So then we have level 1 Omega. This is another one that, if you think about the Gathantor, this becomes a 9k against it, so it would be a EX one. So something to keep in mind for matchups against Belial. Tiga, Nexus, Jeed here, and what is this one? The Decker Scene. All right, and on to our last pack. So let us know in the comments, what you pulled. If you got any really good APs or SSPs, give us a shout. Really looking forward to see what everyone's pulling as they open their first BP5 boxes. So last pack, Dinah, Nexus, got an X, another Decker, Super Pazuzu, Hero, and a Victory. So another one to consider if you're building Victory triples. Got your Ultraman 0, Luna Miracle, Gaia Supreme Version, Nexus, Mega Reckonus Armor, and Jugular. So that was BP5. That's one box. A big stack of common and uncommons here. And then with what else we pulled, we were able to get 2 APs. Pretty standard for any boxes after BP3. So we have the Ultraman Dinah level 2 and the Ultraman X level 3. Gamora Armor and Flash type. So these are our APs. And we have, we actually got almost a full playset of the reprint for the scene card for Omega. We were able to get, let's see here, 2 quadruple rares. So in this case, we got both Decker and Jeed, Royal Mega Master. And 4 triple rares, we have the Tiga triple rare, the 0 triple rare, the Decker, and the Jeed. So pretty much kind of neat, one of each kind, minus the Omega one. But hopefully we'll be able to build a playset with what we need. Let's see, and for double rares, we were able to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 double rares. I think that feels about right from past boxes. Maybe you have one less or 2, especially now that you have the new quadruple rares, and then a good number of rares. We're not going to count the exact number because you're pretty much getting 1 per pack, actually, if not 2. Yep, and then with this and the Alien Metron, this is our BP5 box. So really excited. This is the first box of BP5, kind of laid everything out. We've got 2 of 20 for a full playset of quadruple rares, so this is definitely going to be, unfortunately, a challenge. I think with only 2 per box, this will probably feel like BP1 triple rare prices. Hope they'll end up being more pricey, but from testing so far, I feel like other than a couple decks, you probably won't end up playing a full playset of 4. I think you can get away with maybe 2 or 3 copies based on the deck. So hopefully that helps save on the budget a little bit. But yeah, with that, this was BP5. Hope everyone's looking forward to building their decks and get ready for an exciting wave of new match battles as Durian and I figure out what we kind of want to play and then what we just want to mess around with in BP5. Yep, thanks everyone, and bye.